Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, and welcome back to another crypto video. And my question of today is, what crypto would you like me to talk about next? A lot of you guys were requesting me to talk about Vechain, so that is what we're going to do today. Of course, I also have my normal crypto news, just the stuff we have to cover, but some specific interest in Vechain was shown by you guys, so hey, here we go. Vechain price prediction June 2021. Is Vechain an underrated crypto opportunity? Well, I have the perfect answer to that one without watching this video right here. I would personally say yes, Vechain is still an underrated crypto project. However, it is not necessarily underpriced. Hear me out. I think Vechain is a project right now that's extremely hot. A lot of people have put some money into it, and a lot of people are speculating on the price right now. That it's also why it's one of the biggest boomers of 2021. It did extremely well together with ADA and Polygon out of the top list. And, well, we've definitely seen the coin go up in value. Then, again, you kind of have to wonder where exactly the value of the token Vechain really comes from and why exactly it has to go up. That one becomes a little bit more difficult. Vechain is mostly used for supply chain tracking and whatnot. By the way, guys, if you are enjoying these daily crypto videos, make sure you press the like button. And obviously, it's also really recommended that you subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Vechain, mostly supply chain. So, for example, if you have a winemakery, whatever the freaking name is, wine thing, you can, if you scan the bottle, right? That's the whole point. Or with cow milk, pick something. It doesn't really matter what. If you scan the bottle, the little QR code, it could take you all the entire way back to where the grape came from to get that wine. Like, it's the whole process that's tracked on blockchain. That's basically what they do. And the reason I'm saying it's underrated is because of some connections which a lot of people don't really see. So I've told you guys before, Vechain, China, Asia related project. Well, look at the news, for example. This is an article which we covered yesterday in a video. Why Vechain Foundation met with China's government officials. They met with 3 officials from China. And even here, this little description is Vechain, a Chinese company. Well, you can see the roots from the company. And even though that might on its own not really tell you too much, it's the fact that they have met up now with the Chinese freaking government and are already kind of involved so much in China's larger blockchain little sphere that there's so much of an opportunity for a government level partnership. And I think they've already got a couple that we don't really hear too much about, but they got a couple. They're partnering with freaking Walmart China, some of the biggest companies out there. They're partnered on such a high level. I think that expansion might continue on. And it's underrated in the sense that people, the price, I mean, who knows exactly what the price should be, right? Following all these partnerships. I'm not sure about that. But the people really don't know how deeply connected Vechain actually is. It's got proven use case. It's not a question of, oh, can I do this? Can I do that? Like with ADA, for example. It's proven. They have already got a ton of stuff running. They have this blockchain as a service, BAAS, which is absolutely mind-blowing. They got the toolchain, Vechain's part, which actually offers the BAAS. It's insane. It's really good. And I want to quickly reiterate that to quickly say, hey, Vechain is definitely one of my favorite coins, specifically for 2021, because I think they'll excel in terms of partnerships still. Right? We don't really hear too much about the partnerships. Vechain's news is actually kind of stagnated here a little bit. Usually there'll be a lot more news for Vechain coming out right now. As you can see, not that much on my front page, but I think it will come back at one point or another once Vechain starts to kind of pump it back up a little bit again. Now, in regards to Bitcoin, which I always say is the main currency to watch, whenever you're doing any TA, always, maybe not always, but very often it's handy to start off with Bitcoin as a basis, because whatever Bitcoin is going to do, altcoins are going to follow that along. The only question you can have is, to what extent will altcoins follow? But they will, all right? If Bitcoin goes down like crazy, those other altcoins will fall. Now, Bitcoin fell below the channel, basically, as the symmetrical triangle is what he's calling it. As we clearly see here, it's an interesting situation. That's actually all I can put right there, because I don't think many people actually expect it to fall this low or actually come back down still. You can actually, from a certain perspective, still see it as an uptrend since the 19th, because we are still continuing upwards. However, it's not as strong of a trend as we would have liked, as we just broke down right now from the triangle to the downside. That's not really what we wanted to see. We wanted to see a bounce and go back to this top area at about 39,000. Now, I've also been telling you guys, I've been trading this like mad over on Bybit. A link is down below. Right now, for one more day, there's $2,600 worth of bonuses, plus a 25 XRP bonus, plus a chance to win the Ledger Nano X, because if you deposit 500 XRP, you're going to get 25 XRP like that. Boom. If you deposit over 1,000 XRP, there's a chance that you're going to win a Ledger Nano X, as 5 will be given away tomorrow, right? The day, I think tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, the 31st or the 1st of June, some people will receive that. So make sure you sign up. Link is down below. Moving on. What is it looking like for XRP specifically? Well, XRP actually just bounced from one of its earlier support levels at about 79 cents or so. Again, I didn't actually add anything to this chart. This is just from what we were discovering or discussing before. When exactly was this level important or hit, I'm not exactly sure about. Could even be that we discussed a whole different theory of what we needed to hit. Maybe it's a different time frame or anything like that. But as you guys most likely know, in this little very, very annoying chart, because I've put so much in, we've listed all the most important levels here with different colorings. And blue, not exactly sure what it's supposed to mean, but I'm assuming it was a really important level because, well, we just hit it perfectly like that, and it's different from my usual orange. So most likely meant something. Exactly what it was, not as sure about. I don't really care, frankly, too much, because in the end, we're making money anyway. I'm not really planning to sell. I'm not really planning to buy. I'm planning to buy once we get back to this 65-cent area, 66, 65. I don't really care. If we don't, I'm glad to just stick around and do nothing. I had my major buys at 77 cents, as you guys most likely know. Then a little bit of a buy at 65. Not actually my trade. I didn't actually update the trade that a little bit later. Let's quickly see. Is it still open here? No, okay. Maybe I'm not logged in. I'm not exactly sure about that. But yeah, I basically didn't add on my Bybit trade, but I actually did buy more. I think I've told you guys the exact story, right? There's just one account which is show, but that I was too lazy to buy extra. And yeah, I would just definitely buy more if we get back to that area. But the way it's looking like right now, it's really difficult to say. I mean, XRP made a really nice bounce, specifically on the RSI forefront as well. It's looking to be coming up. Then again, on Bitcoin is one. It's like, well, since we broke below the 21 weekly EMA and actually closed there, it's just looking kind of negative. I mean, it's making lower lows right now. It's not looking that beautiful, to be honest with you. But then again, it's really hard to say what exactly is going to get this all done. If you're going to, for example, think about Biden's plans, well, things are looking really beautiful for crypto. Then again, Biden has two plans. One is the tax, and one is the stimulus. The tax, of course, really bearish. The stimulus, for example, really bullish. So it's really hard to say. Then Polygon, which we just were referring to a little bit earlier in this video. 3 reasons why Polygon outperformed Bitcoin and major cryptos this week. Well, growing sentiment and hype around Polygon. Yes, Polygon has just been hyped quite a lot. And they implemented and offered Matic plasma chains, a production-ready Ethereum Layer 2. Predicates-based plasma implementation, we implemented and offered Matic POS chain, a permissionless EVM-compatible POS-secured Ethereum sidechain, which relies on strong Ethereum security for validator, staking, and checkpoints. Onboarded 80-plus amazing applications, including Poly Market, Vechain, Neon District, Skyweaver, Comet, EasyFi, with more being added every day. And the bigger point I would say about the whole rhythm thing right there is actually that's just hyped up, mostly because of the fact that they, again, in easy words, they have Ethereum, right? You have Ethereum. They make it better by implementing plasma chains. They just take things off chain and make it a lot more scalable. That's what they do for Ethereum. And people just hype it up. People just talk about it like crazy. Now, here's another part. Google BigQuery announcement. In addition to several recent development milestones, including a Ren Polygon bridge, which I didn't even know too much about, for 7 top crypto assets and SDK for building Ethereum-compatible sidechains, Polygon also announced on May 29th that the project completed the integration of Polygon assets into the Google's Cloud BigQuery. Didn't even know too much about that, but that's pretty cool. And last but not least, Mark Cuban, actually put his own money into this Indian company, which I thought was pretty interesting. He did that a couple of days ago. Yeah, that of course made the crypto grow like crazy. It's mostly, however, that it's taken some pressure off of Ethereum, making it a lot better. I mean, you can find some logic in that, right? Then, is the worst finally over for Bitcoin? You know why I waited with updating this or making this video? It's purely because of this article. I was actually waiting it out. I opened it, as you can see, 7 hours ago, and I didn't want to make the video purely because I thought, is it really over? Is it really? Let's wait it out and see. Because usually when these articles get written, it's not over, or at least they have no idea. So I always would like to wait off and see if they were valid at all. Then again, this is showing so many metrics, and I'm still not sure if they actually matter at all. It's a little bit of what you believe in, right? All this stuff. Does it do you any good? Not exactly sure. Then Lord Vendetta posted, XRP scammers hack official YouTube channel of Spain's oldest law enforcement agency, the Guardia Civil. Let's quickly see. XRP scammers hack official YouTube channel from Spain's the official YouTube account of Civil Guard. has been hijacked to promote XRP Scam. What a sad day, man. What a sad day. And then Crypto Believer posted, guys, just keep in mind that this stands for all cryptos. 2020. I bought Bitcoin at 6,900. Gotta sell before it dies at 3,000. And then at 10,000, I bought back higher. 2021, there's one guy says, I bought at 60,000, I sold at 30,000, and I bought again at 100,000. Basically just scaled up times 10. And then 2022, at 200,000, people say I'm in, 100,000 they are out, and at 300,000 they are coming back in. It's just a cycle of how things go. It's really funny to me how people only buy when things are doing good and really sell when things are doing bad. It should be the opposite way around, but it's really hard to put your mind into that position, however. As time moves on, I'll drill it, all right? Don't worry about it. You'll get the mindset which I have, which makes everything work in the crypto space. Is it a 100% success guarantee? No. Am I a financial advisor? No. But I do think the strategy works quite properly, and so I'm going to try to teach you guys exactly everything that I know about crypto and about trading. And see you guys again in another crypto video soon.